everyone, welcome back to my channel. I thought I would do something really fun for you guys today. Now, I haven't really done that much color lately, and when I say lately, I mean like almost like 2 years. I'm sorry, I really am sorry. I thought I would bust out my new Too Faced Chocolate Bonbons palette and play around with some of the more colorful colors in there. And this is also a fun look if you're somebody who really likes neutrals, because it's not too dark, it's not too harsh, and it's not too colorful. So for me, I feel like the lip is missing a little bit of juice, if you will, but a lot of you guys really like the nude flushed face, and I haven't really played with cream blushes in a while either, so I just went ahead and popped out some of my cream blushes and played around. Today's video, I'm also using some of my newer techniques that I played around with after my last try on with me video. That was probably like my last video where I did the eyes and then the face. Seeing as how that came out very kind of just heavy and intense, I really wanted to play around with doing the face first and doing the eyes. Since a lot of people nowadays anyways are doing the face first and the eyes, I figured I'd go ahead and try it out. And in all honesty, as long as I don't put a lot of setting powder on the face and I just do a little bit of cleanup underneath the eyes, and I'm just really careful with my brushes and the pigmentation, the application, I think it all comes out you know, really nice, and I feel like the makeup doesn't get too heavy. I'm also going to be using on camera for the first time the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara, which I'll have a review of that coming up. Not going to say too much about it, but you will see me applying it. You'll see the brush. For now, for this video, a really fun, brighter, or more colorful eye tutorial is definitely highly requested. So let us begin the look. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. We've already done the skincare so far. Next up, I'm going to be taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit, and we have selected the shades Fair, Light, Sculpt, and we've also selected the shade Java for our bronzer color. I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and immediately sculpting out all of that highlighter, bronzer, and contour. Then taking a little bit of concealer. We're going to actually be placing this on our eyelids as an eyeshadow base. This is really good alternative if you're allergic to silicone, which is in many an eye primer. And just taking my beauty blender from Real Techniques and blending that out so it's very soft and subtle and not too tacky. This is also really good for oily lids. So to get started on that, we're going to be taking Divinity, which is going to be our highlight shade, off of one of my brand new brushes, which we'll be doing a review on very shortly. This is a very nice, light tapered, fluffy blender brush. Link will be in the bottom bar. I'm also taking satin sheets and just putting that on the back of the brow bone, not the entire brow bone. It's also very subtle. I'm taking Mocha, and this is going to be our transition color. So to start with our transition color, we're going to be sculpting that out in the very true socket area and just making it very subtle, blending it out, slight windshield wiper action here, but be sure that the color is definitely resonating. And a little bit more in just the outer corner. I don't like to get too much of a strong windshield wiper kind of fluff straight through the crease. I like to take time with it and build it. Taking Earl Grey now, and this cute little short paddle brush. It's very tight little paddle brush, so it gets into small eye sockets and little tiny places very nicely. Also works as a great concealer brush. And we're going to be doing a little halo smoky eye using Earl Grey as our basic main darker tone in this look. And just put that in the inner corner of the eye. And if you have bigger lids than I do, this of course will be very easy. I have more brow region than I do lid space. So taking Cafe au Lait, and this is going to go in the center of the eye. This will be basically the frame, or not the frame, sorry, this will be the center of the halo. The Earl Grey is the frame. Then we're going to be taking a little bit more of the satin sheets and placing that in the inner corner using the other side of that flat stiff shader brush. Then taking Malted, which is a chocolatey brown color with gold flecks, and placing that in the outer corner of the eye, doing sort of like an outer V shape to get that really nice sculpted cat eye look. And just basically packing it on. Since we already have all our concealer, contour, and foundation on, we want to pack that pretty tightly and not brush it. Taking a little bit of Mocha and then just blending out the Malted into our transition color I always spend more time on the transition color. It's basically the base and the cornerstone of the whole look. No matter how crazy the eye look gets away from the transition color, that's always the color that we go back to. And taking a little bit of Earl Grey on that flat, stiff shading brush. You could also take a pencil brush. We're going to pull that color into underneath the eye. I usually like it when smoky eyes kind of wrap around the eye, so I usually keep the look kind of just wrapping. And of course, taking Cafe au Lait in the inner portion of the eye. I don't like to close up the eye, so of course I always try to take the darker color in the outer portion, and of course cleaning up with concealer. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Concealer in shade 0.5. The shade is irrelevant, really. Get whatever shade works for you. And of course taking a wet Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge. I usually like to dampen it because when I'm using a cream concealer product like this that's so heavy, it just moves better and with more agility doing it damp. Taking the IT Cosmetics pencil in the shade Highlight. I absolutely love this pencil. We'll be getting more shades. It's long wearing and just neutralizes basically your waterline. There's the color. I absolutely love this color. Highly recommend it. The shimmer is eye safe. Taking a flat stiff shader brush now, or sorry, an angled brush. You could use this for powder shadows or eyeliners. We're taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Waterproof Cream color. Right now this comes in peach, brown, and black, and I think there will be more shades to come. But you can use this as a shadow base. You can use this as an eyeliner. I'm not sure if it's waterline safe. You can see that it does take a while to kind of build it up because it is waterproof. That's pretty classic with a waterproof color. Taking the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara, you'll notice that the wand is a little bit messy, but there is a really good stopper right there, so you can remove the excess formula. It's not stopper-less, so you're not going to get too much product, but I like to kind of build my product up. I don't like it to be too wet and sticky, so I always kind of like to wipe off the brush. Do I consider that a flaw in the product? No, the stopper is there. It is, but of course I like to build at my own pace, so I get the lashes I want. Taking lash glue and the Kiss Lashes number 5, we're going to be putting on lashes over that because I like volume. I like it to be a little bit more extreme. Is this completely necessary to have lashes on? Absolutely not. And taking a little bit more of that Anastasia Beverly Hills Waterproof eyeliner or cream product, sorry, that cream base. You can also use this as a cream base for duochrome shadows. I like multi-purpose products. I'm taking the Becca Shimmer Tint right now. And that's my cream blush, taking the Hourglass Diffused Light and applying this to the upper region of my cheekbones. And it's a very soft, light, diffused color. So if you want a little bit more high shine, more sparkle, I'm taking the Too Faced Candlelight Glow in Rosy Glow. This is actually a really good dupe of the NARS Albatross. And I got that off a dupe list, to be honest with you. I've never worked with NARS Albatross personally. I've never been completely 100% attracted to all of NARS's products, even back in the day when I was purchasing just about anything. I've never been a huge die-hard, ride-hard NARS fan. So I definitely like this product because I've always been a pretty die-hard Too Faced fan. And applying that to my Cupid's bow. Next, taking the Too Faced 16-Hour Endless Wear Summer bronzer. This is actually a very soft, subtle bronzer, and the reason I picked it is because it's very blendable. It doesn't give you that kind of orange face compared to your body. It does last a very, very long time. It's not a rough matte, so you don't have to blend it for years to come. Taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, or Pomade, however they're pronouncing it, in the shade Auburn. I'm not French, I'm not Russian, but I'm going to go with Pomade. So I'm going to apply that to the brow. One of the reasons I like to use the word pomade really is because it lets you know that it's got kind of a waxy, sticky base consistency. So with the pomade, at least, it's kind of like having a gel, and it's like having a powder in one. So it kind of puts a little bit of a wax to the brow, so they kind of stand up, and you don't have to spend forever building it. This is actually probably the quickest product. And what I like about layering on the brows last lately, I have decided, is because I was touching them up anyways, and they were looking so harsh on bare skin that I was like, you know what? Let's just do this last. I think I'm advanced enough. We'll call it a day. We'll do the eyes. I know my eyes, and then we're just going to build the brow last so it looks light, feathery, and kind of ombre. I don't want it to be too overly built. As you can see, I feel the brow is overly built already. So I am applying concealer now to soften them. Girl, I'm a product of the 80s. We overplucked our brows by the 90s. If you've ever watched a 90s sitcom and thought, girl, her brows are way too thin, that's what my brows got going on. So I'm going to be taking a little bit of Ella Mosca lipstick in Climax. My earrings are from the icing from Claire's True to Me. These I got from Forever 21. I hate them. They already broke. Won't be using them. So good old hoops. I don't really wear hoops because I think my face is too strong and my face just doesn't work with it. But let's try something else. All right, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.